Actually, no need
How's
to.
your niece now?
She's okay. So let me quickly run this again and be sure that Oh well, it's working now. It is working now.
Yes.
Hallelujah. Yeah, last night it was just wanted to ruin my night too. Anyway, Sha, I know
No, no,
you already know
no.
some of these things, but like I'm just going to go after
Yeah.
line one and get to line 50.
Yes.
Line one creates the telephone package, the whole ass.
Yeah.
I just said whole ass. You know what? Fuck it. He creates the whole ass telephone package.
Language.
I don't think the kid is out now, so everywhere is free. Uh, and I'm sure you're up to
Okay.
18, so it's fine. You're legal.
Haba.
um, anyway, the telephone class creates the whole telephone package where you're going to put your
Yeah.
phone book or your contacts and where you're going to put people who are watching the contact too. Because remember that
Mhm.
you want to expose this. Hold on, let me quickly get the because that was how we did it on the other stream. That was how I did it on the other stream. Let me get this, kind of makes it make more sense. I shall
Yeah.
go ahead and yeah,
You read me.
yeah. Oh no, this is not, for crap, this is the wrong one. Hold on one sec. This is the wrong one.
How is it the wrong one?
It's the wrong one because I kind of like this is not the task longer. This is the one that I already edited and pushed on GitHub. So I kind of eliminated some unnecessary details. Unless you follow with it, but I'm trying not to use the one. I want to use the one that the guy gave Gongo, like the assignment, how he wrote it. Like the one I just brought out
Okay.
is the summary of my repository. I didn't write what he wrote. I just summarized what I did and how I did it. So I want to get like
That's
that.
the read me now.
Yes. What I'm trying to say is I want to get the exact words that the guy used so that
Exact
yes.
words. Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
that's it. Let me uh hold on. Can you see my screen? I don't think so. Can you?
Of course I can. I can.
Well,
Yes.
I'm currently not there. That's why I was asking if you can see my screen. I'm on teachable, but
I
that
can see your screen.
can you see the teachable?
No, I can't.
That's what I meant. I guess it's showing only the
Oh,
VS.
okay, okay.
I remember now that I may have somehow chosen to share. I don't even know when I used to do that, and I think it's habit.
Okay, yeah.
Habit. Um, if it's what you normally see or what you girls normally see is giving Playboy vibes. I was on a live meeting with
I
someone.
can't believe I read that yesterday.
You can't believe what?
I can't believe I said that yesterday.
Yes, you did. You did. Well, like it's no offense, bro. Like my humor is so intact that I, in fact, to be honest, I'll probably that's the type of joke that I could even crack for you. On the other hand, so, um, but we're not going to talk about the details here, Sha.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Other people are listening. Okay, so here's the readme. So the guy was like, we're just going to be taking it one by one. The guy was like, our goal is to create a telephone package, of course, which is what we did on one. We created a package.
Yes.
Then he's now saying the things that he wants the package to do. He said, first of all, you should expose
To
three
have
methods. The add phone
public
number.
methods
Yeah, the add phone number for adding a new phone number. Of course, you have to be adding the number to something. You can't add it into thin air. So
to
you have to
something.
first, yeah, you have to
Yes,
first create where you're
yes.
adding it to and add phone number here, remove number from here, dial number if the number is here. That's this conditional statement. There's this method that I discovered.
Yeah, yeah.
that
Yes.
this saved us some time, because if I had used an array, I would have written a little more lines to find out if the number is there first, index of and all that stuff.
Yes, a lot of, yeah, to find.
Yeah, but
Yes, yes,
kind
yes.
of made it fast. So that's this
Yeah.
conditional statement. If the number,
Actually went ahead to read on set.
yeah, exactly. So it's like if the number is there, truly there, then dial the number. But if it's not there, tell the person, yeah, this number you gave us is not in your phone book.
It's not in your phone book.
Then next that we've done this 4, 5, 6. Then he said, you remember he said
Yes.
only phone numbers that have been added can be dialed, which is
That
what
have been added that can be dialed.
exactly. Then he now said the telephone class should also maintain a list of that
Maintain a list of observers.
and notify them when a number is dialed. And that is why,
The phone number is dialed.
yes, and that is why, sorry, I even missed something. There was one last thing I missed. I was supposed to do this
To
anytime.
yes.
Anyhow,
Yes, this doesn't apply.
in fact, this is what is supposed to be there, not that console or log. I guess I put that console because I was testing it. This is what you're supposed to do. And
No,
then,
but okay,
hold on.
okay, was it supposed to? I
Yeah.
think the console.log is going to be there since you're also dialing the number. Because if you go back to the tags, he said you should print when you like dial the number and also print the number. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. It will be there. It will give the same thing. Look now, I ran the code. It will give the same thing. What I'm doing is now I'm not removing the console or log. I'm just doing it that it comes as a notification. And I'll still explain what I'm doing. Sure. Like what I'm doing now, check the code.
Okay,
Same
yeah,
thing.
please do.
The only difference is I'm following the instruction that he gave, because all these tasks, you sort of have to follow the instruction of the task.
Mhm.
Like the task is not about whether you know a better way to do it or something. It's like give,
Yes, to do
give
it.
the
You
person,
just have to follow
yeah, give the
instructions.
person what they want, yeah, so that they won't tell you, hey, create 2 classes. You now create 6. So anyway, Sha, this dial phone number, what it does is it starts running the code when you try to dial a number and feed it with a number, like down here where we are trying to
Yes,
dial a number and
yeah,
we fed it with a number. If the number, it starts
yes.
running the number,
It will
yeah,
check if the number is there.
exactly. If the number is truly there, it notifies the observers with this message. This is what you will tell them: dialing the number that you fed it. Do you get?
Okay.
It will
Yes.
notify the observers with this. Now, this thing now, where this thing is passing through, this thing now is passing through this notify observer thing. This argument here is passing as this message here, which will happen to be here. Like this,
Which one? Which of the arguments
remember that we are using this dot notify observer. This thing that we are using now to notify,
notify observers?
yes,
Yes.
takes in an argument. Remember, look at down here, it takes in an argument that we know
Yes.
variable.
Message.
So you have to give it a
Yeah.
message to give the observer. So this is the message we are telling it, tell all the observers dialing the number that the
All
person.
the observers like
Yes,
dialing number.
exactly. So that is why you
Okay.
now pass it in here, and then this is a loop. This is a loop for it to tell all the observers that it is dialing.
For each observer.
Exactly. Yes,
For
thank you.
each observer to
Yes, yes, exactly. Then this observer dot update was another thing that confused Ada. Of course, I know that you know this add observer one, this removes observer one, but
yes, yes.
this was
This
one that
particular one, this
confused.
update.
This
Okay.
was, hold
I
on, let
wanted to ask
uh-huh.
the OMB.
The what?
Sorry, I didn't know you were. Continue. I didn't know you actually wanted to say something.
No, no, what I want to say is you can wait. Just say what you want to say first. Don't worry.
Okay, so the update method, I don't know if I saw it in that set article that I, but is it um like a set method like add and delete?
No, no, it's not a set method. it's it's a method that allows you to access the instance of the observer class that you created. Remember, look at it here. Look at the whole concept, right? You created somewhere to keep all the observers, just like you threw a party, right? And you created a venue to put all the, like, to throw all, to keep all the party people, right? And
Everything in a set. Yeah.
yes, but for you to be able to notify these party people about changes at the party, you need their phone numbers, or you need their username
Yes.
or their IG or some. You need something that connects you to them. You can't just notify them.
Something.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So this is that something. This is like observer class. Imagine this observer class is like people attending the party, and then this update is like their social media handle or whatever. So when you now add them to your venue or your group or whatever, you now have access to their DMs so that you can message them. Do you get, like, when we created this instance here?
Yes.
Look at when we created these two instances that we created under here. We created, see something else I explained. This is why I wanted to go through all the different patterns, because I broke them down like in a simpler way. I made it like practical, not what you read online. Like, I broke it down to like real life things, right? But one of the things I
Yeah.
said was that classes and objects, the difference between both of them, leave all the long story of a class is an object is an instance of a class. Imagine this, that
Instance of a class.
yes, imagine this, that let's say, sorry, I'll have to just deviate a little, but it's not too much of a deviation because it kind of makes it make sense a little more. But imagine you have,
No problem.
also our call will end in like 4 minutes, so just join back. You don't have to wait for me to,
Okay, go back
yeah,
again. Okay,
when it
okay.
does this, just join again. So let me quickly do something. Then imagine this. Imagine there is a company, right? There is a tech company or whatever, and this tech company is currently taking managers, right? The position of manager is open in the tech company, right? The class is simply the position itself. The class is like that position that you can have plenty instances of. In other words, you can have a sibling class, for example. You can have like 10 siblings, you can have 20 siblings. There is no limit to how many siblings you can have, right? But there is a limit to how many Juliet can be in your house. Like, there can only be, for example, there can only be like one Juliet in your house. There can only be like maybe one son
Yes.
in your house. There can only be like, your siblings can't come and all have the same name. Is uncommon.
The
They'll have
same name.
yes, different names, even though they are siblings of yours, but they'll have different names. So that's like the difference between class and object. Object is an instance of a class as per. Object is a person that is occupying a particular class at a point in time. Just like Juliet now could be a new manager. A company can have 5 different managers. We can go ahead now and create 5 different versions of these managers and say, okay, one of the managers, her name is Juliet. The other manager, you can say, oh, the other manager, his name is Moses. Still a manager. They still have like almost the same power, just that they are managing different things. Then you can say,
Yes.
oh, there's another manager,
Diamond. Yeah.
the person's name is Ada. So that's like basically how classes and objects relate to. That's what they mean when they are saying an object is an instance of a class, because it's just a class is like the big 10, like the position itself, like president, CEO, CFO, coordinator, whatever thing you can think of, the position itself. But there will always be a change. One person, no, they be president forever. Buhari now will leave, and at some point there
Yeah.
will be a new person that they will now be something like, if Peter Obi wins, you see something like const Peter Obi equal to new president, but the class
New
president
president.
remains there. Yeah, but the class president remains there. And
Yes, it's still there.
yeah, and this thing I'm explaining kind of helps understand the singleton pattern better too, because we use the singleton pattern for something that you're saying, oh, look, I want only one instance of this thing, like maybe like a dictatorship.
Yes.
How in
Like,
Russia, Vladimir
yes, a dictatorship,
Putin,
yes, rule. Like
thank
this
you,
person is going to be this
forever.
person. for a
every
long
time.
time.
Thank you. This president, I don't want to change him. Queen of England, he should be there
Okay.
till whenever. Stuff like. Oh,
Yes.
also there's something
Yes.
I'm going to, when this ends, it's going to end very soon. There's something I need to like quickly check on, and I'm going to hit you up. It won't take too long. My niece just entered and give me a little task now, so I'm going to be back in like 5 to 10 minutes. So
Okay.
don't sweat when you come and you don't see me. Like, don't join the meeting. Shall
Okay.
text you when I come back. So just hold that
All
thought.
right. No
When I come
problem.
back and I'm asking where we continue from, just remember the Queen of England thing and the dictatorship. We'll just start from there. You get,
All right.
okay. So yes, let's warm up. When we come back now, we'll now finish the class. I shall be back.